Good morning and good afternoon, depending on wherever you at. The time is recording. This is episode 165 of the Restricted Zone podcast. And I'm with a big group today. Man, great group today. Johnny, introduce yourself to the people out here, man, to the subscribers.
Hello, world. Just Johnny tapping back in again, baby. Just an analyst, not an advocate. Just an
Just,
analyst.
just an analyst, not an advocate. Mar, introduce yourself to the people out here, man. The shirt is dope.
Well, thank you.
Shirt
We
is
gotta
dope.
stick together. We gotta stick together. Oh, what's up, y'all? We gonna have a good episode. Thanks for having me, Colin. I'm ready.
Always. Kendrick, introduce yourself to the people out here, to our subscribers, man. You're on mute. He's still on mute.
I'm cooked. I'm wilding. Listen, you already know who it is. This is the smartest man on the podcast. I always say I'm here to drop some knowledge on y'all.
Here to drop some knowledge. Knowledge indeed. Chris, introduce yourself to all our fans and subscribers out there, man.
What's good, world? It's the man, the myth, and the legend himself, ready to educate some fools like I normally do.
Oh,
Yeah.
USA.
Oh, don't chill, John. Don't get me started. I'm trying to keep my composure.
It's strictly football today.
If I start talking about too much, I'm gonna refer to somebody that should just come back to Philadelphia.
Hey man, see, this is the nonsense I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Like, this is what I'm talking about.
What do you mean? What you're talking about?
Like, you ain't even had to throw that in there.
I didn't say his name or anything.
It don't matter. You said Philadelphia. We all know who you talking about, man.
Right. I didn't say a name. Did I?
All right. Well, listen, with that being said, we're going to start off with this NFL episode. It's been a while. It's been a long time since we did an NFL episode. Did he?
Oh,
yeah, literally. So we haven't done an NFL episode in a long time. The last NFL episode we did, we touched on some of the free agency, probably the first day or two. So we're going to really dive deep into it, overall the offseason itself. I mean, listen, man, a lot of movement, a lot of things have happened this offseason. I know, Kendrick, I want to start off with you. I mean, listen, I know you're excited about this NFL season coming up, the free agency, the offseason as well. Which teams, in your opinion, really stood out to you in terms of, setting themselves up to compete for a Super Bowl?
To compete for a Super Bowl?
To compete for a Super Bowl.
That's tough.
Because the Eagles is up there. No, let me stop. But anyway, with that being said, go ahead, continue.
I mean, let's see. Yeah, the Eagles are up there. I mean, they got Saquon, so you can't not say the Eagles. I feel like, what they have as a potential and overall. I feel like you got to say the Eagles for sure. Another one, the Ravens is going to be right back where they are because, I mean, when you got Derrick Henry, that's kind of like, I want to say it's like we out here making the NFL is being Madden franchise. It's like, oh yeah, let me just get Derrick Henry on the Ravens. It's like, all right, that's a vicious run game, and the RPO options going on with the tight ends as well with Likely and Mark. Those RPOs is going to become nasty. It's going to become a problem. Who else? Well, I mean, you already know the Chiefs is always going to be there. Oh, the Texans. Texans are Super Bowl contenders. That signing of Stephon Diggs, their defense is very much still very good and only has gotten better.
Okay.
I'm throwing the Texans in there.
Okay.
To me, let's see. The Bengals, I mean, the Bengals did lose Tyler Boyd. I don't know if T. Higgins is going to play, so it's looking a little iffy there. The Bills are honing in on Josh Allen more, so he's going to have to really be a QB. Who else? Let's see. Who else am I forgetting? Because I feel like I'm forgetting somebody that I shouldn't forget, but they're kind of like not there.
Where, Lamar?
Who am I forgetting? Who am I forgetting, Mar?
I mean, in my opinion, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like the Packers are contenders.
Okay, yeah, I can see that. And the Lions, the Packers and the Lions have that's definitely gonna be a good divisional. I'm not really seeing the Vikings anymore in that because they did lose Kirk Cousins. I mean, granted, they weren't really doing much with Kirk Cousins, but he still could help you get to the playoffs,
Right.
But the Packers are definitely a sleeper team. Lions, the Lions are still solid. I mean, that they signed their core players back. So they're locked in. They're locked in. So this is they're gonna be fighting a division with the Packers for a few years and years to come. And honestly, I can't think of no other team that really made some noise in free agency or in the offseason that are Super Bowl contenders.
Okay, that's fair. Okay. Johnny, I'm going to swing it to you. Just give me your perspective. Give me your thoughts. Definitely want to hear your answers.
Kendrick hit the nose on the head. He took all three of my teams. Way to scan it. And all three of them, I'm agree with the three teams: Texans, Ravens, and the Chiefs. And this is me being the Eagles fan. We already know about how we feel about our teams. Let's get into other ones. But I like it for different. I like the same teams that Kendrick said, but for different reasons as well. Kendrick mentioned the Texans' defense only getting better. Y'all remember Danielle Hunter from the Minnesota Vikings? Multiple Pro Bowler, best defensive lineman that they ever had. Yeah, he's on the Texans now. I don't know how they swung that or how they picked it up, but they just seem to bulk that defense up even better. With the addition with Tank Bell coming back at the receiving core, I really like that young boy. I really like him. Go ahead, Chris, before I go ahead and swing up my other two. Because real quick, the Chiefs surprised me. But go ahead, Chris. Go ahead.
Did you say the best defensive end they ever had?
With John Runyon a defensive tackle, I ain't going back that far. It's like a nose tackle.
You don't have to go back that far.
Did you like Linval Joseph? These are all like interior linemen. I mean, like defensive end.
Brother man.
Jared Allen.
Did you forget him? Did you forget he existed?
Jared Allen over. Oh, yeah, he fell off. After he left the Vikings, he just fell off. Okay, all right. Well, one of the best. Definitely forgot about the Rhinestone Cowboy, Jared Allen. I do apologize. We ain't see nobody after him, but other than Neil Hunter. But yeah, good call. I'm like, we're not going there. Oh yeah. But the defensive linemen for the Vikings, you can count on your finger like specific players. But yeah, so I definitely shouldn't have missed that. But be that as it may, on to the Chiefs. They managed to put a franchise tag on Snead, like their best corner. And the year before that, they were like having a contract stipulation.
Ain't he on the
Chris
Titans?
Jones and whatnot. Didn't they tag him?
No, he's on the Titans.
They let him go?
No.
He's on the Titans. Yeah, he's on the Titans. I think he signed like a 3-4 year deal with the Titans.
Huh.
Okay. So they are screwed. I was just about to say they do a good job.
He said they are screwed.
He said they are screwed.
That's the only thing that, like with the Chiefs, their defense is the main part of their both sides of the football that we have with the Chiefs. We can never pick at their offensive side of the football, but their defense, they seem to do a good job. I was gonna say of locking in players that they needed. Like they needed Chris Jones back. They managed to get him back. I thought they tagged Snead, but they let him walk. So, damn, dog, they might be a little bit on the defensive back end. They might be a little bit more suspect than I thought they'd be. I didn't know that, but yeah, Derrick Henry with the Ravens. They were trying to get that deal done last year. They were trying to get him with the Ravens, but I guess they decided to wait for his contract to actually be out with the Titans. But they managed to get him a run game that adds to what they needed. Because I thought J.K. Dobbins was going to be their guy, but he'd be on and off when it comes to durability. So might as well that was a good move they can make as well. As far as Super Bowl contended, I don't know about that far, Colin, but playoff cracking and anything happens from there. I like what the Texans did. I like what the Ravens did. I didn't know the Chiefs had ended up letting Snead go. I'm actually surprised about that.
Right. All right, Johnny. Interesting answer. Great analysis. Mar, I'm going to swing to you before I swing to Chris. We talked about some of the winners this all season in the free agency as well. But give me some of your losers and some of the teams that just didn't make any moves that you thought they should have to keep themselves up for contention, of course, or obviously compete for the playoffs and more.
Disappointed in the Chiefs for sure.
Okay.
Disappointed in Mike Evans personally. I know your expertise, but disappointed in Mike Evans for signing back. And I hate how everyone keeps throwing out this 10 years of 1,000 yards or more because they're saying that like this man was getting like 1,100 or 1,200 or something
1,000,
crazy.
1,000.
Like, yeah, 1,007 yards.
That's 1,000.
1,007 yards.
Right.
Probably didn't even make the playoffs that year with this. So. Hey, he could have just kept his 900 for all that, but
no, he got to get the
Mike Evans. Disappointed in the Chargers. Disappointed in the Chargers. Disappointed in the Bills.
Damn, the Chargers.
How come
they just got a new coach?
Because
they could have kept that wide receiver core together. They could have kept that wide receiver core together.
There. Like, what are you supposed to do?
They could have kept that wide receiver core together and that running back.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm only
Austin Eckler said, "I'm not a 300 yard. I'm not a 300 carry back. I'm not that."
I'm only saying that because I like Herbert, and they just like
Herbert.
So I'm not even disappointed really in them. I'm just more hurt for Justin Herbert. But I am disappointed in the Bills though, because they did the same thing to Josh Allen. So it's just like, but yeah, that's really all I can think of as far as being disappointed.
Bills, Chargers, okay. All right. Chris, I'm swinging. I look like you got a lot. I mean, just give me some teams. Let me hear your analysis.
I mean, I can do some, in my opinion, some teams that impressed me and disappointed me. I mean,
all right, okay.
I'm happy the Chargers destroyed the skill positions they had. I'm happy. It makes me sleep well at night. I know that
the Raiders have entered the building.
I know that my former boy Jim Harbaugh, he had to leave to go coach the Chargers. I know about the sentimental value that brings, but we will handle him when we see him. So I'm not even worried about that. But they lost Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, and Austin Eckler one offseason. I can't ask for nothing more other than Justin Herbert to be traded, but he ain't going to be traded. He already signed a long-term deal, so he ain't got nobody throwing to. Might as well just deal with that. I'm happy about that. Of course, that was a disappointing team though, because again, as of right now, his number one, number two options are Joshua Palmer, who's nice. He's okay. I don't think he's a WR1 though, and Quentin Johnson,
Johnson WR1.
He could be WR3 last year. He was barely WR4.
Oh man.
Bro,
I had that nigga in fantasy, bro. He was stumped.
See, he can barely do that. So now that he has weapons, I'm happy about that. I will say a team that, in my opinion, impressed me that nobody said, but we're gonna have to. I'll say it. Mar, I got shout out Big Blue. I got shout out the Giants because I'm sorry that defensive line. I'm sorry.
You like Brian Burns? That's it.
Do I like Brian Burns?
I like Brian Burns, but is that enough to turn I'm surprised he signed. I thought he wanted to win. I'm surprised he signed.
Crazy.
But you gotta realize though. You gotta realize this about the Giants. But you gotta realize this about the Giants though. Every time they have won the Super Bowl, what was it built off of? Defense. Literally every time.
And luck.
Sure, you could throw a little bit of luck in there, but the first part is true. A little bit is all we need because that Mario Manheim catch was not luck. He was doing that in Michigan. That Mario Manheim catch was not luck.
That was a great.
Right.
The throw was luck.
So anyway, like I said, the Giants have built all their winning teams off of defense. So now they have arguably, in my opinion, a top 5 defensive line right now. You got Kayvon Thibodeau, Dexter Lawrence in the middle, and then you add one of the best edge rushers in the game in Brian Burns. Bro, you can't double block everybody. You can't put 2 people on everybody. Somebody get a one-on-one, and they can all get past a one-on-one matchup easily. So it's like pick poison now. You got to try that out. Now, yes, I know. What? Go ahead.
I was going to say, I personally say I think they got the best defensive line in the NFL. That's all I'm going to say.
I mean, again, you can make the argument, but again, you just look at the names on that. They have 2. They literally have 2. I don't know if Dexter Lawrence is All-Pro. He probably made All-Pro, I believe. And Brian Burns didn't make All-Pro. Brian Burns has All-Pro potential. He's all right there. And then Kayvon Thibodeau, he hasn't had a breakout season yet. But we already seen the glimpses of brilliance that he brings to the table. So I had to shout out the Giants when it comes to that. Another team I got to shout out that we didn't talk about, we got to shout out Chicago. Unfortunately, they had to do this after they got rid of Justin Fields, who I felt like was the quarterback for the future for them. But again, they set up Caleb Williams to have great success.
I ain't shouting out the Chicago Bears.
I was about to say I like Keenan Allen, I like Swift, but I mean, shoot, even in that division, they might go ahead. The way that NFC North is just like other than Detroit and what, Green Bay? Maybe
they'll be in the mix though. They didn't lose anybody. They didn't lose anybody on defense. They had a top 10 defense the last half of the season, and then they just added two wide receivers to go along with DJ Moore. We're not even talking about the rookie they got from Washington. I don't know his name. I don't want to mispronounce his name.
O'Doon? Romeo O'Doon?
I don't want to mispronounce his name, but we're not even talking about him. And he don't even got. He's the third option on the team right now. He's third, so he gets to learn from Keenan Allen for a couple years. For Keenan Allen kicks it. By that point in time, he'll still have DJ Moore, and now he can go to WR2. And they just got an actual running back in DeAndre Swift. I mean, they have pieces around now to be able to compete. Now, sure, will they be contenders? Probably not. But if you're talking about battling out for the NFC North title, I feel like they'll be in the mix. Well, they probably won't win it, but I feel like they'll be in the mix. I don't know why you're looking at me like that. Like they can't compete with them. You don't think they can compete?
They can.
Why can't they?
Yeah. You know what?
Come on, man.
Listen, I know the Packers made a great move in signing Josh Jacobs. I know that's a great move, and that elevates them to contenders. They're now in the contender spot. I agree with that. At the same time, though, I have to see Josh Jacobs was hurt last year. What if he gets hurt again? The move makes no sense now. If he gets hurt again, and he's not like he's getting any younger. He's what, a year or two younger than Saquon Barkley? And we had this conversation not that long ago more about Saquon Barkley, his injury history. Who's to say that's not going to happen to Josh Jacobs too? Because he missed half the year last year after having a career year. I'm just saying,
that won't mean nothing. I'm just
I feel like
I'm just saying I feel like they'll compete later, not.
Yeah, like I forgot about their. They might have an underrated cornerback tandem for sure, but if they don't lock up that safety and do something about that O-line, then that's probably the only couple things that the Bears would need to solidify themselves, that O-line and lock up their D-backs. Because my Eagles are looking for a safety, Mr. Eddie Jackson. Have my people call you.
Why are we looking for a safety?
Because we need one. We ain't locked up on the back end all the way yet. That safety position ain't locked in. We ain't set.
Hold on.
Who are we replacing? Which one are we replacing? I want to know. Are we replacing CJ or are we replacing Reed? Let me know.
Whoever the best option is, if we could get an all-star safety,
don't hurt yourself, Kendrick.
Like, no, why not make that move?
I'm gonna sit back for this one.
Wasn't Reed top of the all-star, a Pro Bowl all-star?
Okay, if you're sold on him, that's fine.
He said you're sold on him.
Just say it. Okay, you're sold on him.
Job. What do you mean if I'm sold on him?
Okay, you're sold.
His job.
Okay, you're sold on him. All right.
I'm not asking a lot out of the brother. I'm really not. I'm asking the brother to make some tackles and do a little bit of coverage. He don't really got to do much coverage because we got CJ back. My man was in the box making tackles. What are we talking about here? Why are we acting like Reed not doing his job out there? We don't need a superstar. Bro, we got Sidney Brown coming back off of injury. We got about 30. All right. You know what? You right. We're going to have to sign Eddie Jackson, and we're going to have 54 DBs on the roster.
Eddie Jackson.
No, those are corners. We need safeties. We got like 15 corners and like 2 safeties. That's whack.
Chris, you have something to say?
Yeah, I got two more things to say. I got 2 more things to say. One, another disappointing team. I'm going to say the Rams for one reason and one reason only. Why in the absolute hell did you sign bum-ass, fake-ass, talented quarterback Jimmy? I don't even want to say his last name.
Quotation marks intelligent. Love it. That's a clip.
I don't even want to say his last name.
He the best backup quarterback of all time.
He's got the best.
You said what to me, yo? What did you say?
His agent is insane. He's got the best agent.
Him and that other guy.
I don't give a damn who his agent is. The fact that he even got signed on a team after the bullshit that he put on display last year.
Listen.
While being on performance enhancing drugs.
Chris, certain agents have a skill. We know. Listen, they just know how to get the money. No matter how bad their client is. Don't matter.
You want to talk about
agent?
No,
don't do that. Don't do that.
Hold on, and we're gonna talk about good agents. Kirk Cousins' agent is good, but you know what? The only fun I have about Kirk Cousins is that he does not show up in playoff time. He's like James Harden, but I just know that he can do things on the field that Jimmy Garoppolo can only dream of doing. But he still find his way on a roster year after year. Yo,
shout out to his agent. What's his agent name?
Consistency, my ass.
I gotta say, shout out to him. You know how to get the job done.
You know what? I might need to start a petition to ban Garoppolo, not just from the NFL in general. Just go make commercials. Go be an actor.
Go commercials.
Go be an actor.
Go do some talent. Go use your talent. Go actually use the talent.
Go do something else. They're just you know how we say. Listen, I'm not saying that I could be a better quarterback than Jimmy Garoppolo because I know I can. I can't.
Oh man.
What'd you say? Listen, I'm not gonna say it because he's a pro. He's a pro athlete, so I'm not going to say that. But I'm just saying, if I'm comparing him to just an average quarterback in the NFL, that brother, you remember the Shark Tales, the scene Shark Tales when the guy was telling him where Oscar was on the list. He was going down. He said there's sharks, there's whale poop, and then there's you. He's underneath Oscar. That's where he is on the list, yo.
So he's the worst quarterback in the league in your eyes at this point.
He's the worst quarterback in NFL history in my eyes.
History. I
would take Drew Brees with a bum. I would take Drew Brees throwing left hand because he threw his right hand out. I would take Jay Cutler off the couch right now.
All right.
This is how serious he is.
Let's keep it PG.
This man the head off and put a helmet on.
Mar, this is getting rebunked.
You got him started.
And that's real because I believe you because this is a man who had to deal with Jamarcus Russell, and he said you would take him back over Jimmy G. You are serious, brother.
I would take Jamarcus.
Oh yeah, that is crazy though.
No, I think the craziest
at 400 pounds, looking like a big show Mike Henry out here over Jimmy Garoppolo. Y'all can laugh all you want. I would so serious when I said this.
Guys, this wasn't in the segment plan though. I will say this much. Jimmy Garoppolo was not expected to get thrown.
The Rams are losers because of
that. They picked him up.
Rams lose because of that.
What they picked up? They picked up Carson Wentz. Then Jimmy G.
What'd you say about Carson Wentz?
I said when they picked him up, I was surprised. Now Jimmy G.
I thought you said they picked up Carson Wentz too. I'm like, oh, really?
No, when they did, I was surprised. And then now Jimmy G from that.
And my last point. It's a potential because it didn't happen, but potentially.
All right.
If the Commanders get their hands on Brandon Ayuk,
oh yeah, he's going to Pittsburgh though.
He could. I'm saying Washington though.
Okay.
I hope not.
Watch out for that. Watch out for him and Scary Terry. What's up?
Man. All right. I didn't. Shout out to Jimmy Garoppolo though. Shout out to him.
What you just said?
Shout out to a Garoppolo.
W acquisition by the Rams.
Shout out a Garoppolo.
Because this was I'm pretty sure he didn't expect to catch this is very.
I'm sure he didn't expect to catch a damn contract.
You know I'm so happy that receivers came out. I get to see what Davante was actually saying on the sidelines. Davante, listen, I know Davante's a great guy. He's a great guy. Davante should have beat his ass on that sideline.
Oh man! All right. Well, we're gonna go on to the next segment. Jimmy Garoppolo, continue your career. With that being said, we're gonna go ahead. And start with ranking the players segment. We're gonna rank 5. You get a top 5 for each list. Top 5, so you get to pick. And we're gonna start off with the ranking of players. Particularly, we're gonna start off with the quarterbacks first. We're gonna start with quarterbacks. And Kendrick, I want to start off with you. Ranking the players, quarterbacks, position-wise. Who top 5? Quarterback position right now.
Right now? Oh my God! Right now,
like
off of last season, off of last season alone.
Who said that shit?
Or
I just want to clear off of last season alone, or just like.
Kendrick.
Whoever said that, I think it was you, Mark. You know, I have PTSD from that man. Listen, I don't want his day. I don't want to hear him. I don't hear about that bum ass coach.
No, I will say last year.
Very good.
So I guess I'll be wrong to say Jimmy G in my top 5.
Why not?
Oh Lord,
why not? I'm just saying. Why not?
Yo.
Why not?
Why
not?
You know what?
All right.
That was the last one. I'm gonna walk away. I need 5 minutes to collect my thoughts because I'm frustrated right now because y'all joking about this bitch ass quarterback that played for my team. It's pissing me off. So I'm gonna take 5. I'll be back for my answers though.
Take your time.
Go ahead, brother. Cool off. Drink some water.
Let's see. Top 5. Ooh. This top 5 is tough.
It's tough.
All right, I'm gonna go.
Ready to give you that.
Lamar Jackson, number 1. I mean,
okay.
He won the MVP.
For sure.
Can't disrespect him like that.
Okay.
Patty Mahomes, number 2.
All right.
Patty cake.
What?
I'll go CJ, number 3.
See, it's tough.
In between my 4 and 5. In between my 4 and 5, I got like 4 people tied. Like I got 4 people like that fit in that one spot, and like, it go Dak, Brock, Jared, Goff, and Tua.
Mar,
yeah.
Wait, Mar, hold on, wait, Johnny, hold on. Okay, so Kenny, say it again before I swing it to Mark. Just say it again. You're 5. Top 5.
Lamar. My top 3 easily, I could say comfortably, is Lamar, Pat, and CJ.
Yeah,
when we get to 4 and 5,
yeah,
I get iffy because it's just like I feel like they are all within the same tier that all played well.
Okay.
So it's like they are interchangeable at the 4 and 5 from Dak, Brock, Jared Goff, and Tua.
All right, Johnny, hold on. I'm gonna swing it to Mark, and I'm gonna swing it to you, Johnny. But Mark, top 5 quarterbacks right now. What's your list?
Well, I can't say A-Rod because he was hurt last year.
Right.
So Patrick Mahomes, number 1. We're going off of last season, right?
Last season.
Yes.
Still gonna say him, dog. Like Patrick Mahomes, number 1. Jordan Love, number 2. Lamar Jackson, number 3.
Jordan Love.
Look at his stats and get back to
over Lamar though.
Look at
that's tough. I mean,
is this in order?
Look at the stats. Kendrick, pull up the stats.
It's in order.
I'm about to pull up the stats. I'm about to go look at that.
Pull up the stats. That's tough. That's actually tough.
All right, give me a second. I'm about to pull it up.
Love, Jackson. I gotta say Josh Allen, dog. I got to.
Who you say, Mark?
Josh Allen. 4.
Oh, okay, Josh Allen.
And then 5, CJ Stroud.
Oh,
or you can switch 4 and 5.
Jordan Love with 32.
Yeah.
Jordan 5. Jordan Love had what?
Okay, 4,100 yards and 32 touchdowns, 11 interceptions with a QB with a rating of 96.1.
His whole receiving core was injured the whole season, and they all rookies or second-year players.
Context. Okay, context.
And he was throwing fire the last 3 weeks of the season.
That's light though. So
he gets completion percentage of 64. Okay.
He get Josh Jacobs and a healthy receiving core. Come on, man.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh. All right. Oh man. All right. Smart. Just say your 5 again before you swing to Johnny, so that you know.
In order: Patrick Mahomes, Jordan Love, Lamar Jackson,
right?
DJ Stroud, Josh Allen.
Got you. Johnny, you're 5.
Yes, sir. Shoot, man. Like I said, I'm going off of like QBR and like basically touchdowns, interceptions, and yards. Like that's the usual things that we'll judge off of that, right? So with that being said, I got to put Patty Cake Mahomes up there, but I'm putting Lamar first. Damn him. So Lamar Jackson first. Patty Cake Mahomes number 2. You can go ahead with that. I'm not gonna lie, man. God, I hate these next 2 guys, man. But I got to give it to them because they balled out in the season. My next 2 was going to be Brock and Dak, and I'll round that out with Tua for my 5th. And that's only because Brock had a QBR of 113, Dak threw for 4,500 yards, and Tua threw for 4,600. That's only because, not that I don't like any of these guys, honestly. But I'm not trying to be biased because my bias top 5 quarterbacks not going to make any sense. But just based off of that, yeah, it'd be Lamar Jackson, Pancake Mahomes, and then you go ahead and round it out with Brock, Dak, and Tua.
All right, John. That's your 5. Chris, your 5. We're swinging to wide receivers.
Before I even state my 5, I don't give a damn about stats, so I'm just going off what I've seen.
Okay. That's your measurement. Okay.
I don't give a damn about stats. Number 1. Right now. He's the GOAT right now. I'm sorry. I'm starting to go talk. So it's Patrick Mahomes number 1. It's his league, and we all living in. I'm sorry.
All right.
Number 2. I'm gonna give Lamar number 2 for now. Lamar gonna be number 2 because I was impressed with what I was seeing with him throughout the year. 3, I gotta go Jordan Love because he got a little slump in the middle, but maybe after that Raiders game, he picked it up. And again, like Mar said, he doesn't have a legit receivers yet. He's just working with what he's got, and he's making it work. Number 4, I'll go Brock Purdy number 4. And number 5, I'm going Jared Goff.
You can't go wrong with this list.
You can't go
wrong. I was thinking about putting CJ Stroud up there because I was really impressed from what I saw from him.
Yeah, CJ Stroud is in. Yeah.
I think the only reason why I didn't put him up there, the only reason I did it is just because of that second half against the Ravens. Now you can put that to adjustments, but you could tell that they were just outmatched, and that's my only reason. I think that's why he'd be my honorable mention, but he's like right there with Goff and Brock Purdy.
All right, and then we're gonna just do 2. Okay, we're just gonna do 2 more positions. Just gonna do the running back and wide receiver, but then the last part of it, we're gonna talk about which teams have the best skill group. Basically, the quarterback, running back, wide receiver, and tight end. So we're gonna start with the running back first. We're gonna start with the top 5 running backs and you guys respectively. So Chris, I'm gonna start with you. We just finished off with you. Give me your top 5 running backs from last season right now.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, number 1 off the bat to me is CMC. He's number 1 off the rip. Okay. Number 2, I'll go Derrick Henry number 2 still. This one's tough a little bit.
It's all of this tough.
I don't hear this man's name.
I'm gonna figure out who you're referring to, but I'm not sure. I might say his name, I might not. Number 3. You know what? He's not number 3, but he's in the top 5 just based off of last year. I'll probably put Swift 5th based off of last year.
Yes, Swift did have a good run.
I'll put Swift 5th. Number 4. I don't know what his stats were, but I gotta put him number 4 just because of his impact on this team. I gotta put Saquon. I think Saquon would be number 4 for me, and then I don't know what it is, and I'm still not sure what it is about this man that I like so much. For number 3, I'm not sure what it is. Because again, it's not stats, but for some reason, I don't know why I like Isaiah Pacheco so much. I don't know why I like Isaiah Pacheco. Maybe it's the way he runs, because he runs like an angry child. But at the same time, it's so difficult to tackle him. And then he actually
runs like an angry child.
I hate the Chiefs with a passion, but I it's almost amusing to watch Isaiah Pacheco run the football.
Just passion.
So basically, I would say based off that, I think that would be my 5. I know that's a weird 5 to have because again, I'm not going off stats at all with this. I'm just going off of who I just enjoy seeing. So, yeah. So again, for everybody, CMC, Derrick Henry, Pacheco, Barkley, Swift.
Okay, that's Chris's 5 running backs. Johnny, swing it to you, then Kendrick. Go ahead, Johnny. Top 5 last season.
Let me see. In order, if we gotta do the order, you gotta go Christian McCaffrey first, obviously. After I go after him, I'll probably go around. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm still a Chubb fan. Boring running style,
there
but that man gets the job done every single year consistently. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Chubb, there you go. I ain't gonna fraud, bro. I like this guy probably, and honestly, I ain't gonna fraud. I probably should have noticed him before. I noticed him a couple of seasons, his first couple seasons into the league, but the most I've ever saw this guy was last year, and that's probably because Aaron Rodgers got hurt, but Breece Hall from the New York Jets running back. That bull was like a home run hitter, and he covered my ticket multiple times last year. I personally like Breece Hall. I liked him as the running back. I think he emerged obviously for the situation that they went through last year, but I like the kid. Another kid I like, Atlanta Falcons, Bijan Robinson. I liked him. He was fun to watch. And at the end of the day, you got to round this out. This last one was tough, bro, because I had to decide between 2. But I had to put Jonathan Taylor up there, and he was tough because I had to decide him over Aaron Jones, who's my personal favorite, because I feel like he's been underrated his whole entire career. But after a while, you got to put Jonathan Taylor up there. So to round it all out, from the rip, I'd say Christian McCaffrey, Nick Chubb. I like Breece Hall.
Okay.
I like Bijan Robinson, and I'm gonna put Jonathan Taylor slightly over Aaron Jones.
Top 5. That's Johnny's top 5. Kendrick, I'm gonna swing to you. Before you get started the year list, you seem like you have a lot of thoughts gathering in your head. Please,
Johnny, you just made my head hurt. Honestly, you just made my head hurt, bro. The motherfucker tore his ACL. What do you expect? He was.
Oh God, so what?
What do you mean?
So what? You ACL? I know he coming back. So why for free?
You acting like what he's doing was not what he was doing before he tore his ACL. Like that's what I'm confused about.
I said I probably should have noticed him his first couple seasons in the league. I said I already slept on this cat. I already said that, bro. I already said I probably should have noticed him.
Probably. There was only 2 people on the offense for the Jets. How did you miss the only other weapon on the New York Jets? How did you miss that? I'm confused.
I mean, who watches the Jets?
I didn't watch the Jets. I like the receiver.
Okay, people. Oh my goodness, people don't talk about. Okay, you know what? Okay.
After Aaron Rodgers went down, did you watch them all season? After A-Rod went down that first.
I don't watch the Jets, but I keep up with the key players on the team for sure. Listen, you making my head hurt. But all right, back to the list. Back to the list. I'm gonna say this is my list. Well, I'm gonna get it out the way. I'm gonna just go from 2 to 4. I'm gonna go to 2 to 5 because 1 is obvious. You can if you don't have him at 1, then you just want to be different. You're just doing things to be different, and you're just trying too hard, But number 2, honestly, yeah, number 2. Number 2. How do I really want to go? Do I really want to keep people who are old up on this list? Nah, I'm over the old people. I'm looking at I'm looking at the young Thundercat. So I throw in Breece Hall number 2. I throw in Travis Etienne at number 3. Actually, no, I'm sorry, not at number 3. He's going to be my number 5. Travis Etienne's my number 5. I got Kenneth Walker at my number 3.
I like him. Seattle.
And my number 4? Oh, that's a toss-up. Toss-up.
Just throw Bijan in there.
I guess I'll go number 4. I'll go Saquon, just because when he's healthy, you can sit there and argue he can go bar for bar with T-Mac.
You could have stayed young and said Bijan. I wouldn't have been mad.
I was gonna go Gibbs over Bijan.
Ooh, year. We'll see how year 2 does between them two. I like that.
Kendrick, just drop your top 5 for us when we get to Mar, then we get to the wide receivers.
All right, so CMC, Breece Hall, Kenneth Walker, Saquon, Travis Etienne.
Got 5. Magic Mar, you're 5, man. It's gonna be really interesting. Definitely want to hear yours before we swing on to the wide receivers.
We got CMC coming in at number 1.
Okay.
I was really thinking about this list. This is a different list. Number 2. I'm gonna have. I don't care that they only play 2 games, bro. I gotta put Nick Chubb number 2, bro. When he plays, bro, he puts the team on his back, bro. Like he puts the team on his back, like
100%.
I watch him run, bro. It's just crazy. So Nick Chubb's number 2. Number 3. I just had his name. I can't think of his name.
Team.
Drawing the blank.
Yeah, on the team play for?
Oh, my fault. I got you. All right. So number 1, you got CMC. Number 2, you got Nick Chubb. Number 3, I'm gonna go Alvin Kamara. Number 4, I'm gonna go Saquon. And then number 5, I like Travis Etienne. I definitely like Travis Etienne because he was carrying Trevor Lawrence. He
said this ain't college no more, big dog.
I had him in fantasy. He was getting busy.
Trevor Lawrence, man, I can't wait to see what he do this upcoming season. A lot of untapped potential. But we're gonna go to the next. We're gonna get with the wide receivers now, and I'm gonna keep it on you, Mars, because you just finished it. The top 5 wide receivers from last season. I'm gonna start off with you, Mar. Give your top 5.
This should be interesting.
Yeah, this is definitely gonna be the most heated one.
Number 1, we're gonna go Jay Jettis. It's not even a discussion. I don't want to hear 1A, 1B. It's number 1, Justin Jefferson.
And Chris already signed.
it doesn't matter. Like I've been no. Number 1, Justin Jefferson. Number 2, Davante Adams. 3, Tyreek Hill. Number 4, this is I don't care what nobody says. Number 4, CeeDee Lamb. Number 5, the best receiver in the league. I don't even know who to give this. It's just I pretty much give this to anybody for real. I'll say, man, I can't even say Stephon Diggs no more.
Nope.
What? Well, you wouldn't be wrong. I mean, you wouldn't be bad.
No, not after what he did.
There's 2 obvious ones that I'm waiting on him to say at least one of them. Jeez.
No, we don't. What if you don't want to say it?
Just give Diggs,
5. I got you. I'm gonna run it back for you. I got you. Number 1, Justin Jefferson. Number 2, Davante Adams. Number 3, Tyreek Hill. Number 4, CeeDee Lamb. And number 5, Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Oh, there you go. Stole mine. Good shit, Mark.
Thank you. My bad. Took me so long.
Take your time. Chris, this you?
Huh?
Who your top 5? Because you seemed a little disgusted after number 1. He said.
I'm just listen. We gonna have the debate till the cows come home. Justin Jefferson it's about to be Justin Jefferson league as far as receivers go.
Oh my gosh.
And I don't give a damn what you. Oh my god, all you want. It's still Davante is the creme de la creme, and Jay Jettis is right here. He's right there. He mentioned him. He get right there. He will leap him. He will leap him.
He already did.
No, he didn't. He will leap him. Might be this year. It could be.
Over. It's over. Okay.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, huh? Yep. Okay.
If it's this year, it's over then.
That's okay. That's fine. Then about to go number 2, and I will say anything else about it. So you already know who my top 2 were. I just had to flip that real quick. I just had to flip it. That's all. All other JJs. He a beast.
Hell of an introduction to the top 2.
I'm actually gonna go Amon-Ra number 3.
Okay.
He had that type of year.
I'm gonna go Amon-Ra, especially the fact that he played with what is it, torn oblique or something for
torn
3/4 season and was still putting up all pro numbers.
Whoa! Time out. He was playing with a torn oblique.
He was playing with. He had some injury. I can't. I don't want. He got injury in week. He had an injury in week 4, whatever game that was in week 4. But he continued to play on it throughout the season.
Tough, man.
Now you can look at what injury it was. I believe it was to his midsection area. So
I'm just impressed. That's all. I'm impressed that he was doing that.
No, you got to.
I will go CD number 4. Number 5, I'm tossing up between 2. What?
No, I was cheering that CD on niggas. And we showing CD no love.
I'm tossing. I'm in a bit of a crosshair with.
I wish my boy Mac was here.
Because of course you have to still have Tariq Hill in the discussion. I will put AJ Brown in the discussion because of what he did.
Whoa!
Calm down.
Kendrick, you believe this?
God dang.
I mean,
I was about to snap. You talk about if Nick Chubb wasn't going to get mentioned, I was going to snap.
I'm thinking about AJ Brown. I am.
Pissing me off.
This is recorded. All right, this is recorded.
Crazy AJ Brown top 5.
Hey, Mark, knock that off.
Like he was doing something different.
Thank you.
Knock that off.
Bro, CD is playing with Dak Prescott, bro.
I don't care.
Still was, and he's still a hooper, bro. So we're not even gonna do that.
Way you said Dak Prescott.
Oh, Max should have been on this call. Max should have been on this call. He'd have had a field day with what
Dak is trash, bro.
You're right.
Dak is horrible.
You know what? I'm
surprised y'all. I'm mad y'all put Dak top 5. I let that slide, but I ain't letting
AJ
Brown just slide.
You know,
let that slide.
You know, Amar, you gonna love this. I'm coming out left field with this one because I just feel like being different tonight. I'm coming out left field.
Oh no.
Number 5.
Oh no.
Puka Nacua.
You said Amara. Oh, Puka not there.
Oh, Johnny.
But he
Can you go? Bro, we had a hell of a first year. I'm not putting top 5 from last year, not all time and career wise and shit. We're talking about just right. See, just off of who had
last
those
year.
Seasons.
Last
Just
year.
off those splash seasons. This
Last
had to be a one-hit wonder for all we know, but
now Kendrick, I can tell.
You heard what he just said?
I can tell.
He had a good jaw last year.
I can tell from the disgust. I can tell from the disgust in the face and the fact that I've continuously seen you look at your imaginary camera at your 90-degree angle points.
He got the second.
That you were not a fan of my answer, and you know what?
Really,
that's fine.
You're really condoning
I
it.
want to be different.
You wanted to be different. You are, go ahead, Johnny.
No,
Johnny's next though. But Johnny is next though.
He said it.
I'm gonna say my piece when it's my turn. Go
ahead, Johnny.
He dropped the bomb. Why is it Johnny have a good night? He
Top
dropped
5. Johnny top 5.
I felt like being different.
Oh God! All right, Justin Jefferson, Tyreek Hill, AJ.
Oh my goodness!
Hold on.
Oh my goodness!
No.
No, Chris, I ain't trying to hear nothing you saying.
My
You put
goodness,
Puka in the crew at number 5.
Brown number
Brother
3.
man, hold on.
You said
CeeDee Lamb.
You said in my condoning we still rolling.
Here go to CD disrespect.
Hold on.
Justin Jefferson, Tyreek Hill, AJ Brown.
I'm surprised you got him third though. That is shocking. That's different.
I'm right St. Brown. I'm right St. Brown. For my
Hold up. No.
He beat out DJ Moore.
I had him for DJ Moore.
Hold up.
Hold on.
No.
Hey, what's wrong with DJ Moore?
Shut your mouth.
Right, what's wrong with DJ Moore?
No, stop it.
Hold up. No.
Wait, Johnny, hold on, Johnny. One at a time. Go ahead, Johnny. You say finish your piece. I'm gonna let Kendrick say what he got to say. I mean, Chris.
Ain't nothing wrong. I said Almar was my fifth after Mar mentioned him. I said he stole my fifth. I've been to Almar. But yeah, I'm gonna say AJ third. Cause what the hell? Y'all pissing me off. CeeDee Lamb.
You pissing me off.
Over AJ Brown.
Chris, I really don't think you got really a sentence to say in this one after year number 5.
Right, can't say nothing, brother. You said you different.
Bro, hold on. Hold on. Here's my thing. Who the hell makes the top 5 receivers list that doesn't have Davante Adams in it? Well, can we just start right there? I don't even care. Listen, I'll let Mar go over there to the AJ Brown thing. That is his territory. He can have the argument. Hell, ain't number 17 in that list. Are you
I'll let you
kidding me?
handle this.
It's not enough room.
That's different. No, that's different.
That's different. It's different indeed.
I gotta be honest.
Different indeed.
Hold up. No. Don't you know how Chad Johnson be like 85 always open? That's Davante Adams. How you can't play him that he had that scrub throwing the ball for 6 games of the year. Don't blame him for that. You can't hold that against him. I thought he can make it work. I truly believe Davante can make it work. He can't. He's not a miracle worker. So because of that,
he's not a miracle worker.
I do that. Hey, guess what? Here you go. Ready? I got you for this one. Guess what? If that's the truth, and I gotta put Davante on there, bye CD. Cause that's my
Yeah. I gotta be honest. AJ and CD interchangeable. They are interchangeable. I will say that.
An analyst.
You're arguing that, Kendrick?
Don't wake me up.
You're arguing that.
I've been arguing that.
Okay. All right. Okay. Listen, those two
Lamb doesn't make your top 5.
Listen, they say they.
AJ wasn't in yours.
Bro, AJ Brown is not a top 5 receiver, bro.
Oh, Johnny.
What makes CeeDee Lamb a top 5 receiver?
Why?
Yeah, that is the question. If he's not, what makes him a top 5?
Bro, when AJ Brown is like getting pressed or when they're tightly on him, that man is moving like mud, bro. He can't get off the defender.
You don't think AJ bailed Jalen out multiple times? You don't think AJ bailed Jalen out?
Yeah, he's that type. Hold on, yeah. He's that. First of all, let me don't take this the wrong way. He's not a scrub. He's probably 6'7". So I'm not gonna. He definitely bails him out, but he bails him out because he's that type of receiver. Shit, Devontae Smith bails him out but Devontae Smith ain't 6'3", all muscular. He still bail him out. So I'm just saying, AJ Brown do what he's supposed to do. But when when he gotta run those quick end jones and they on his jersey, he be moving like he in the mud. That's all I'm saying. And CD's just more crisp with it. That's
so just one route because of one route. CD over him because of one route.
You like his route only said one route. You like CD's route running.
So are they equal at after the catch?
Yes.
Okay, so they're equal. Are they equal at creating space?
I give it to AJ.
I say AJ.
I give it to AJ.
Now, like running the route, creating
space. You can't jam neither one of them, but you damn sure ain't jamming AJ.
But I'm saying, like, if
we're creating space off of running the route, I say CD.
That's what I'm saying. Who's gonna create the space? AJ Brown is gonna, but aren't they equal in contested catches? You would say, or you would give it to AJ Brown?
I give it to AJ. I give that to AJ.
So what we're both saying is they probably both have one thing better than the other. Then
that's why I said they interchangeable.
I take the route running and you guys take the contested catches.
All right.
So it's just, but I feel like CD is up there with the catches. Like he made one of them catches his rookie year. So
okay.
This might come down to who.
AJ make one of those catches every game. Like I don't know. That's just him.
That's what I'm saying. But that's him though. I feel like CD has no weakness.
No, I think Mark put it down right. It just comes down like what you value more. What you value more.
I feel like AJ Brown has a weakness.
Right.
Top 5 don't have a weakness to me. That's all.
Okay. So when you put a, go ahead, Chris.
No, I'm just stuck because each of us so far that has answered this, we all sat up here and put us in. How many games did Justin Jefferson play this season? Because somebody looked it up for me real fast.
I think like 6 or 7. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second.
Hey Johnny, your list got them so tight.
No, he came back though. He came back at the end of the season.
I know he came back, but I'm talking about totality. So he played like what, less than 10 games? I'm saying.
I'm just asking. He probably played 10.
I'm not. Okay, cool. So we all know. So we all sat here. Well, outside of Kendrick, but he's probably going to agree with this. We all collectively said that Jay Jettis was up there, even though he didn't play half the year. But Johnny liked to be the odd man out and shit. Didn't want to put number 17 on the list. We had to deal with a rookie quarterback that probably should have started from day one, and a piece of shit quarterback that was starting. working in the system that is Josh McDaniels, making shit work the best way he can, and he's not top 5.
That's tough, Johnny. You got a lot of complaints on the other side.
I would love
ain't that tough.
I would love to see AJ Brown go. I would love to see AJ Brown
He
go
represents you, so I'm pretty sure his
hold on.
He plays.
I would love to see AJ Brown go through something similar like that. Let's see if he could still come out to be a top 5.
He already did on the Titans, right? He was never top 5.
Whoa! Don't do that. Don't do
that.
Nobody told
man, really? We throwing shots now. Okay.
I'm just saying.
All right, you right. Hey, listen, Mark. You throwing the rocks and we hollering. You right.
Like he should. Who's been told him to sign with the Raiders in first place, nigga? Like, I don't care, bro.
Really?
Derek Carr.
Really?
I know he snapped and had. I know he is who he
hold
is.
Hold on.
Freak, bro. And then you have to deal with that quarterback circus over there in Vegas. Let's be real. When he first signed with the Raiders, nobody expected that anyway. Like,
nobody expected
I didn't
what?
see it coming.
Nobody expected what?
No, like for real. And then now we gotta give him
Time out, Chris.
Bullshit. Man, you shouldn't have went there. Whatever.
I mean, Kendrick didn't even give his top 5 yet.
Yeah, Kendrick, we're gonna have to leave the skills part. We're just gonna let you finish out the wide receiver list. But those two, Kendrick, finish your list and then let those two, because Chris got a lot to say, because he won't get off this call until we gotta get up. So go ahead, Kendrick, finish it out. Your top 5 receivers. And then we're going to swing it to Chris and get it back to their platform. Go ahead, Kendrick.
Okay.
Ooh. Take a deep breath, Chris. It's okay.
Davante Adams, Justin Jefferson.
Thank you.
See, now this is where 3, 4, 5. I start to get a little confused. I don't know how I want to do it. I don't know. I mean, all right. Davante Adams, Justin Jefferson.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go Tyreek Hill, Jamar Chase, and Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Jamar Chase was not a name I was expecting. I'll be honest about that.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah.
He's still
nobody said, he just slipped my mind.
When he's got a quarterback, he's a monster.
Yeah.
What you mean? Wait, hold on. Come on. What is a monster with a quarterback? I just need to know this real quick.
Jamar, when his quarterback is healthy, he's still, I can agree. I can see him up there too.
But what do you mean? Like, I'm confused. He had 12. He still finished with 1,200 yards.
I'm saying he's better. Like, even when Joe Burrow is fully healthy.
I mean, you can say that for Davante Adams. What you like?
Quarterback.
But that's what makes him top 5, though. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, look at these people and look what they was doing. Like, we got Jamar Chase 1,200 yards, and he lost Joe Burrow halfway through the season. We had Davante Adams put up over 1,000 yards, and he had who?
Very.
Who?
Don't say his name. Don't say his name. Don't you dare say his name.
Chris, what made Davante choose Vegas to begin
Him
with?
and Derek Carr. We acting like Derek Carr wasn't there the first year he got there.
Bro,
They went
hold
the
on.
freshman
You talk about
this is what I'm confused about.
You talk about overrated, bro.
Please take me. Please
Oh
take
my
me.
goodness.
Please.
Wait, hold on. Wait, time out, guys. Johnny, Kendrick, go ahead, Chris.
He don't win shit.
Hot tag. I'm gonna come in the end of
Chris, go ahead. Go ahead.
You talk about so you sat here and said what chose Davante Adams to go to Las Vegas?
Yes, I wasn't up.
Brother, did you not? He grew up in Northern California as a Raiders fan. He had multiple interviews during his last year in Green Bay saying that he would love to play for the Raiders. But the reason he did it was because he's still in Green Bay. And the reason he decided to go to the Raiders, he always wanted to play for him. The reason he decided to go to him is because since Aaron Rodgers was having such a difficult time making a decision, he was taking so long. Davante said, I'm not waiting for a decision. I'm going to just make my own move. He already knew where he wanted to go. Sooner or later, he was going to come to Vegas. I knew that. I knew he was going to play for the Raiders. When it happened, I did not know. It happened sooner than I thought, but he was always going to come to the Raiders. That's not a surprise. That's not a surprise at all. What you mean? It just helped the fact that Derek Carr at the time was there. And that was his boy. He wanted to play with his boy, who also happened to play for his favorite team growing up. This ain't rocket science. That's simple as.
So does that change and alter your list in any way, Johnny? Are you still 10 toes?
No,
okay.
Bro, no.
He said, I don't care what you're talking about.
All right, so Chris, you want us so Chris and Kendrick. So this basically the top 5 is about quarterbacks, it's not receivers. It's about receivers, not that get the most sympathy, but carry.
Oh,
just carry the most. That just basically carries. I get that.
How else would you see it?
So I'm trying to get the definition right. Y'all are naming these guys the top 5 because they carry, right? Because they carry.
I named my top 5 because
it made it seem like Chris was trying. It made it seem like Chris was trying to wanted me to give Davante Adams sympathy. Like for having a quarterback debacle and a quarterback circus, you having to deal with
it's
that.
not.
He's still
no consistency in that line.
He still has 1,200 yards.
That's what I'm saying. You got to understand the stats we were talking about. It's different because listen, it's not.
Okay.
It's you would give pity if he got under 1,000 yards that year and been like, nah, bro, it wasn't really him. It was still his quarterback. If he got under 1,000 yards, I would say then we could do the pity vote because of the quarterback. But he still went over 1,000 yards plus. I mean,
brother,
not no Mike Evans 1,000 yards plus. He went Davante Adams 1,000 yards plus.
Brother, do you listen? If Davante Adams had a competent quarterback, listen, I can name multiple times in the season when he was missed or wide open. He could have had 150 yards receiving and 2 touchdowns against the Lions. That bumps up to almost 1,300 yards and 10 touchdowns on the year. He got missed. He missed a touchdown against the Steelers. That's 11 touchdowns now. He got 2 touchdowns against the Dolphins. That's 12 touchdowns now. What are we talking about? Because they didn't have a quarterback to give the ball.
Johnny, just think about like with the Texans, with Hopkins. He was going through that period of whatever quarterbacks they was able to manage with. So
he was under they gave him sympathy, but he didn't have 1,200. That's because of what he was going through.
Davante could have put up 1,500 yards again like he did last year if he had a quarterback that could throw him the ball properly.
They don't got a quarterback again this year.
So is that the top 5 list still up? Is that your list still?
I put him off for CD a long time ago, but wanted to know
I thought that was still in your top 5. Gotcha. All right.
Remember I took CD off, but that shit started getting jumped. That started pissing me off. But you know what? The AJ Brown thing started pissing me off, so I did it because of that.
Let me see something real fast. One more thing. Okay.
All right. Okay.
I get it. 1,200. I get it.
So, all right.
He needed a quarterback.
All right, John.
He was 300 yards off of AJ Brown. 300 yards off of AJ Brown, who had steady quarterback play. Well, I guess until y'all collapsed towards the end of the season.
All right. This is what I be talking about.
Not that. He also had a streak of 6 games getting 125 yards a game?
Yeah.
Well, Davante was stinking it up.
Sorry, I saw it. I'm
all right.
Yes, he needed a quarterback.
Listen,
every good receiver need a quarterback. Justin Jefferson, if he didn't have who was it?
Josh Dobbs.
He the one who
Nick
set him up
Mullins.
for failure to get hurt. If he don't get hurt, we looking at Justin looking at Justin and Tyreek looking at like which one of y'all gonna put up 2,000 yards?
Well, listen. That concludes episode 165 of the Restricted Zone podcast. This was a dynamic episode. Very, very exciting episode. I mean, heated debates. A lot of guys had their own opinions. Great, intense debates. Hopefully, you guys enjoy this episode as much as we enjoyed recording this episode. Shout out to Kendrick, Johnny, Chris, and Mar. Appreciate you guys. Make the episode. Listen, check us out on Instagram at Restricted Zone Pod. You can check us out on all streaming platforms. I'm talking about Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon Music. You can check us out on YouTube to keep up with the latest posts, videos. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Please turn on post notifications if you want to keep up. Like I said, if you have any questions in terms of topics, any topics you want us to talk about, at Restricted Zone Pod on Instagram. Follow us. Leave a like, comment. Same as YouTube. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Turn on post notifications. We will be back with another episode. Be on the lookout, guys. Have a great day. Be safe.